Which are the best comedy movies 2010? Read to find out. If you ask me which is my favorite film genre, I confess it's comedy. Drama can be depressing, action can be boring at times when it's overdone, romance can be just too corny to handle, but comedies are always welcome. Making a comedy is serious business indeed. Watching movies is my personal favorite pastime. I rarely miss any of the great movie releases every year. What kind of comedy movies will appeal to you depends a lot on the kind of humor you enjoy. There are many types of humor ranging from obscure, sarcastic kind to witty, raunchy or slapstick. There are comedy movies that cater to all of these kinds. The kind of comedy that appeals to me may not appeal to you. I prefer laughter riots with great punchlines and crazy plots, as well as romantic comedies. Must-see comedy movies 2010. The year 2010 has seen some great releases so far with some pretty crazy and hilarious comedies. The list that I'll present here has a large variety of movies, from the comedy genre, ranging from the raunchy, obscure, geeky to the romantic kind. Each of these movies was chosen for a reason, which you can only find out after watching them, though I'll provide a short review to guide you. Get Him to the Greek starring Jonah Hill and Russell Brand. Get Him to the Greek is the most outrageous and raunchy comedy of 2010. It's the tale of an intern hired to accompany a crazy British rock star to a concert. She's Out of My League released in March 2010. She's Out of My League has an unusual plot where an average Joe meets the woman of his dreams, who is simply perfect. Neither he, nor his family or friends can find a rational explanation for why she likes him. What happens next? You have to watch the movie to find out. The two main characters are played by Jay Baruchel and Alice Eve, and the movie is directed by Jim Field Smith. Despicable Me, one of the best animated comedies released this year. Despicable Me single quote has a beautiful storyline, where the most notorious villain Gru, who has plans to steal the moon, meets three little girls, who bring out the best out of him. A must-watch movie for people who want to have some harmless fun. Kids will love Gru. It is one of the must-see movies of 2010. Date Night starring Steve Carell and Tina Fey. Date Night is a great situational comedy. It is all about what happens when a middle-class couple, bored with their monotonous life, accidentally involve themselves with nasty cops and gangsters, rekindling their love for each other in the process. Death at a Funeral, a remake of the British comedy released 3 years ago. This American version, though not as crazy as the British one, is worth a watch. It is about the comedy that ensues when a family meets for a funeral and embarrassing secrets are revealed. Dinner for Schmucks, another Steve Carell starer. Dinner for Schmucks is about a mind-numbingly stupid guy who has powers to ruin anyone he comes across. Worth a watch for the crazy dinner game and the crazy plot. Hot Tub Time Machine, this year's science fiction comedy. Hot Tub Time Machine is an enjoyable flick that will remind you of Back to the Future. It is about a bunch of friends who travel back in time through a hot tub to set their life back in order. The Other Guys starring Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. The Other Guys is about two over-enthusiastic cops who try to solve a case, leading to great comic situations. Night and day, Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz come together in this action romantic comedy film about a secret agent who is set up and must absolve himself, who finds the love of his life while on the run. All in all, Night and Day is an enjoyable and classy movie. Backup Plan, what happens when a single pregnant mother meets the guy of her dreams? That's the plot of Backup Plan starring Alex O'Loughlin and Jennifer Lopez. It is one of the very few good movies to watch this year. So, now that you have a list of the best comedy movies, waste no time and visit your nearby DVD rental as soon as possible. Let your funny bone be tickled by some outstandingly crazy plots and some great acting showcased in these best comedy films of 2010.